Hi, I'm Christian Brindle, and welcome to the Everything Medicare Podcast.
What's up, Everything Medicare Podcast Nation? This is Christian Brindle, wherever you are and however you might be listening to me today. Thank you so much for taking the time. This is episode 194. Every single week, me and my company, Christian Brindle Insurance Services, bring you 3 podcast episodes where we discuss your Medicare, your Medicaid, your Social Security, and everything that has to do with that golden age called retirement. Folks, one thing that everybody loves is a good discount. I bought something online the other day, a picture, if you will. I mean, I guess you could call it a painting, not really, but a big painting. You know, I mean, it's at least as tall as me, at least as, equally wide for the wall in my house. And I was looking at it online. It was like $150, and I was like, I don't know if I want to pay this for that. I mean, and I noticed there was an online coupon that gave me 20% off. It lowered it down to like $120, $115, something like that. Don't remember exactly, but I don't know. It was enough to push me over the top. I like getting discounts. I know you do too. I've been watching this documentary, this Michael Jordan documentary, The Last Dance. Every single Sunday, my wife and I watch the 2 episodes that come out. They're doing this 10-part docuseries, if you don't know, about called The Last Dance, about Michael Jordan's Bulls. If you're a sports fan, Michael Jordan's Bulls. A lot of people think they're the greatest basketball team ever. Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen, Horace Grant was in the earlier teams, and then Dennis Rodman. Phil Jackson was the coach, and there was just a lot of drama surrounding the team, especially in the later years. With the executives, ownership, all this stuff. And so me being a sports fan, particularly a basketball fan, I very much enjoyed watching the documentary. But I don't have cable because I do everything streaming, everything. And so I have this this app called ESPN Plus. Now ESPN's owned by Disney now, Hulu's owned by Disney, so we're able to get a discount. Because in order to watch it on ESPN Plus, you can't just have ESPN Plus. You have to have some other app on top of it. We've got a little bit of a discount on Hulu's top-notch package, and we were able to watch it on there. So that was nice, And been seeing a lot of discounts pop up lately, and it got to me thinking, we haven't done any discount-related episodes on Medicare supplements on the podcast before. And there are a couple different ways that people can get discounts on their Medicare supplement plan. Sometimes it's just a little bit and it doesn't make that much of a difference. Sometimes it's a lot. Really depends on the insurance company. It depends on your particular situation. But it can make a big difference, all things being considered. I have to take a quick break. This is going to be a shorter episode than normal, but I have to take a quick break, hear from our sponsor, and we're only going to have 2 segments of this week's episode, of today's episode, But when I come back in segment 2, I'll tell you exactly how you can get discounts on your Medicare supplements, some things you can look for, some companies you might want to take into consideration when you're picking, and the whole 9 yards. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back, everybody. Thanks so much for sticking with me through that break. Let's talk about discounts, okay? So the most common discount you're going to find with a Medicare supplement is this. This is probably where you're going to save the most money too. There are several different Medicare supplement companies out there that offer what's known as household discounts. Now, typically what a household discount can be defined as is if you're married and your spouse is on the same plan as you with the same insurance company, it doesn't even have to be the same same plan, but as long as they have a Medicare supplement with that same insurance company, sometimes you can get a discount. Might be 5%, might be 7%, might be 8%, depending on the insurance company. But one thing we started seeing a couple years ago is, like Mutual of Omaha put out a program where they would give you I want to say, I don't remember the exact percentage, to be completely honest with you, so I'm not going to say a number. But they were given a pretty substantial discount to people on their Medicare supplement plans if they were married and their spouse was over the age of 60. That was unprecedented because I want to say it was 12%. I think it was a 12% discount. Now, one thing with a lot of these discounts, it's not the case everywhere. So like Mutual of Omaha, for example, they don't give that discount if you live in Florida, but they do in a lot of other states. So just keep this in mind. This is going to be dependent on your area and the state laws because Medicare supplements have to abide by state laws. There are some state laws that kind of get in the way of those kind of things. Politics of it, But typically, if you're married and your spouse is over the age of 60, there are several different companies out there, whether your spouse is on Medicare or not, even if they don't have the same plan as you or not, even if they're on Medicare, you can get a pretty substantial discount sometimes. It might be 6%, 7%, 12%. There's even a new company that came out recently that is doing 14%. There's been some companies that will do it if your spouse is over the age of 55. And these discounts can make a big difference. So let's throw an example out there. Let's say it's 12%. And your rate is $200 a month for the sake of example. 12% discount is $24 a month that they knock off if your rate's $200 a month. That's nothing to scoff at. $24 a month is over $250 a year in savings. Over a 10-year period, you're looking at $2,500. That's not too bad just for a discount. Another thing you can look for is some Medicare supplement companies can give you smaller discounts, not to the same level, but they're nice. Smaller discounts, not every company will do this, but quite a few will. If you have your premium automatically deducted from your bank account, instead of just paying by, sending in a check every month or them sending you a bill every 3 months or 6 months or a year or whatever. Sometimes it's $2-3 a month that they knock off, but it's a discount, right? Some insurance companies also will give you a discount if you pay your entire year's premium all at once. Not every company, but there are some exist that are out there. These are some things you can look for in your current Medicare supplement plan that could be there to get a discount that you might not be aware of. Aren't discounts great? We all like discounts. We like getting something for less if we can. And these are some ways you can do it with your Medicare supplement plan. So as to refresh, if you're married and your spouse is over 60, check your current Medicare supplement company. See if they do have a household discount that you're not taking advantage of. It's not going to be that way with every company, but it's worth looking into. See if you pay your premium a little differently. See if they'll knock a few dollars off. Every little bit helps, especially in this pandemic crisis-like world we live in today. Folks, I really appreciate you listening and watching. This is a shorter episode than normal. I apologize for that. We're going to have a regular length episode back with you on Monday, and it's going to be a doozy. You're not going to want to miss it, but I hope you enjoyed this episode. I hope you got something out of it, and if you did, do us a favor. Drop us a 5-star review on either Apple Podcast or Stitcher with something nice that you liked about the show. Hope you have a fantastic weekend, and until next time, thanks for listening.